Welcome to the AMA DFW's 10th Annual Marketer of the Year Awards, COVID edition. We have an exciting evening ahead of us. Tonight, we will crown a Collegiate Marketer of the Year, 20 marketing category winners, an overall Marketer of the Year, and a CMO of the Year. We will also award the chapter's highest honor, our Lifetime Achievement Award, to Charlotte Jones, Executive Vice President and Chief Brand Officer for the Dallas Cowboys. Our chair for this year's event is David Slaughter, AMA DFW Board Member and President of ExperiPro. Please welcome David Slaughter.
Hello and good evening. So thank you all for joining us this evening. So while this isn't quite the gala event that we all envisaged 11 months ago when we first started planning for the event, but we're excited that we can gather here virtually with everyone to celebrate our industry. It's been my pleasure in organising this year's event. I know it's going to be an exciting evening for everyone, for all of our finalists. But before we get going with the show, I'd like to thank all of our sponsors. We just couldn't put on a show like this without the help of these folks.
Partner in bringing your brand. The 2020 AMA DFW Marketer of the Year Awards Gala is sponsored by Innovent, a true partner in bringing your brand to life. The Innovent team creates memorable brand experiences to help drive your brand strategy. Accelerate Print Group, printing products and services for today's business. From traditional commercial printing to logo-branded products, APG delivers on all your print needs. The Dallas Business Journal, longtime AMA DFW partner, and since 1977, the #1 source for business news, research, and events in the Metroplex. University of Texas at Dallas. UNT is an innovative institution of higher learning in the heart of Dallas, now offering 141-degree programs to a diverse body of international undergraduate and graduate students. Your future starts here. Morocco, pushing the boundaries of data and creativity. Dallas-based independent agency Morocco combines strategy, media, and creativity to get the most out of every market for every client. Melanie Murphy Voiceovers, providing the right voice for your brand and business. A local talent with international experience, let Melanie help tell your story the right way. Pocket Stop, creating personalized automated messages designed to generate rapid ROI. Pocket Stop is a pioneer in innovative communication solutions. Stream4.us. In our ever-changing digital world, Stream4US is an award-winning partner for all your online needs. The right strategy for every situation, the right technology for every engagement.
So thank you to everybody for your support. So just because we are socially distanced here this evening doesn't mean we can't all be social. So get out your phones, and our hashtag for this evening is MOY20. So we'd love to see pictures of your virtual watch parties if you're having one. Just shout out and say hi. Also, we're going to have some fun this evening. So again, get that phone out. I want you to text MOY 2020 to 444-222. And throughout the evening, we're actually going to have a couple of flash polls. So we'll have some fun. We're going to ask you some questions and give you a chance to vote. So that's that. So let's get going. So to kick off this evening's event, I'd like to introduce you to Angela Neal, the president of AMA DFW Chapter.
Angela is the president of the AMA DFW and has been instrumental in guiding the chapter through these crazy days. When she's not volunteering with the AMA, she runs Just the Heart, a creative design and marketing company. Please welcome Angela Neal.
Well, good evening. It is a pleasure to meet everyone virtually. I'm excited to be here, and most certainly I want to emphasize tonight we celebrate. We celebrate the energy, creativity, and the dedication of the Dallas-Fort Worth marketing community. I definitely want you all to understand that this is our largest event, our crowning event every year. We are excited that you are here. You are in the right place with AMA DFW. And of course, it's evident also through attendance, our membership growth, the diversity of our programming, which I want you to understand addresses every stage of the marketer's career. Notable increases in social following are also evident that you all know you are in the right place with AMA DFW. The American Marketing Association is an organization of 30,000 plus members across the country. And I am so excited to share an additional program that we're starting, and it's our community engagement initiative. COVID-19 has posed a significant challenge to our small to medium businesses in the DFW Metroplex and of course across the country. We're giving back, and we hope that you will too by becoming a sponsor. I want you to understand that this is very important to us. Registration begins September 30th, and we'll begin our marketing using our resources in October 24th. I do want you to understand that there is an opportunity for you to meet our board members. We are doing this virtually, and I believe it's important that you all see who's supporting and running opportunities behind the scenes. And in addition to that, I want you all to know that we took the pledge. Look for additional communications so that you can dive into the pledge. We want you to understand that we believe marketing has the power to make a difference, and we are committed to make that difference. A few announcements. We want you to become a part of the AMA DFW family. We have many benefits, some that I've also named and others that you see on the slide before you. But I want to emphasize we are a group of diverse, talented, family-oriented professionals. And this is a great place to be because you're in the right place with AMA DFW. Also, we do have a call for volunteers. Get involved, become a member. We have opportunities ranging from those that are new in the marketing space and those that are seasoned in the marketing space. And before I forget, I have to thank David and his committee, his Marketer of the Year committee, and all the volunteers, world-class volunteers, I might add. And most certainly, I thank our sponsors. Without them, we could not have such a profound program or offer programs, the caliber of programs throughout the year. And our judges. Our judges were professionals from other chapters and professionals in the community. We thank them. And most certainly, I cannot end without saying congratulations to our finalists. I wish you the best. I salute you. And I want everyone to understand that the mission of the AMA DFW, which is a volunteer organization, is to educate, enhance, and support the performance of our members and marketers throughout the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. I love you all. I thank you for being here. Let's get excited. It's time to celebrate. Thank you so much.
Charlotte Jones Anderson is a Little Rock, Arkansas native, a 1988 graduate of Stanford University, and the daughter of Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones. As one of the NFL's most innovative and versatile front office executives, Charlotte's 31 years of experience with the Dallas Cowboys has positioned her as one of the most respected leaders in American professional sports.
Charlotte, as the first Black president of the American Marketing Association, Dallas Fort Worth chapter, I humbly thank you for joining me in this interview. And most certainly, we want to recognize you and celebrate you with our Lifetime Achievement Award as part of our Marketer of the Year, which is our largest event every year. And of course, because of COVID, we are presenting virtually. During this time, I want to ask you if you could just share an overview of your background and experience and what you do for the Dallas Cowboys.
Well, first of all, thank you. It's an honor and a privilege to be here with you virtually and to be celebrating this occasion in these unusual circumstances. And of course, there is no doubt that you all are doing everything you can and creatively to continue to pull this off and to have a great event. So kudos to you and your team for making this happen. But it's amazing when you say that and when you say a Lifetime Achievement Award. I think and hope that anyone that gets to this stage of their career, that the first thing they do is credit those that got them here and those that they have had the fortune and good fortune to surround themselves with to help them on the journey. And, I think probably my greatest asset is my ability to recognize what I don't know. And I am the first to surround myself with people that are way smarter than I am, more creative, and hopefully think differently than I do, but still share the same mission and passion that I do. So it's great to be here. It's great to have my name alongside these so impressive people that I truly admire, two of which are mentors of mine, with Carl Sewell and Stan Richards. So it's definitely amazing company to share this with. But it's amazing that I actually have had a career in branding and marketing. I didn't set out to have a career in football. This was not my destiny. At least I didn't think so at the time. I left Stanford University and went to Washington, D.C. I think I had a passion for making a difference and making an impact. And that started my career path that my journey would pull me here. But my father, when he bought the team was losing $75,000 a day and several $1 million a month. And the team was 3-13. It wasn't actually a shining star to want to hook your wagon up to and be a part of. But what my father realized at the time, that what he did take a hold of was an amazing, inspiring brand. And that legacy had begun well before he entered the picture in Dallas. And what he knew is that he needed to protect it. And I got a funny call when I was in DC. There was a controversy actually around the Cowboys cheerleaders uniform, something about hot pants and biker shorts. And he called me to ask me the difference. And I thought, man, this guy, you're trying to run a football team, and why are you talking to me about this? So I kind of guided him a little bit on the uniform information. And he said, there's a line of women outside of my office. I don't know anything about cheerleading. Would you come down and help me? And so I made my way to Dallas that weekend. We put out the fire. It all turned out to be another rumor, like many that were floating around. But while I was there, he asked me to stay. And my first response to him was, I don't know anything about running a professional football team. And his comment was, that's okay, neither do I. And in that, he said, what I do know is that you two will have the same passion and drive. You'll lay awake at night trying to figure out a way to make things happen, and you won't be daunted by your failures. And he said, I know that we will fail at a lot of things that we do, but I need somebody that will jump back up the next morning and figure out how to do better the next time. And with that, I moved to Dallas. And as soon as I got here, I was like, okay, here I am. I don't know what to do. What's my assignment? Right. And he gave me two instructions. And he said the first thing was figure out a way to stop losing money. And then the second one was, whatever you do, don't tarnish the star. And for me, that was really the beginning of what now has become my career in brand and marketing of protecting a legacy that was created well before we got here. Our fans have given us the moniker of America's Team, which we began in the 70s with Captain America, with Roger Staubach, and all the amazing success and excitement around the Dallas Cowboys. And what I knew is that I needed to protect the tradition and then figure out a way to continue to innovate and grow and expand. And, with that as really our guiding principle, that's what my journey actually has been all about. It's been, listening to a lot of people, particularly our fans and the energy and the passion that they have, and finding a way to every day be better than the last.
Our theme this year is You're in the Right Place. And we emphasize the essence of a family-like atmosphere. And we have an initiative to educate, support, and enhance the performance of our members and the marketing community in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. So when you shared, just don't tarnish the star, that makes me think also, you're in the right place. You yourself, I also think about the emphasis on the brand and marketing with the Dallas Cowboys. Everyone that's with the Dallas Cowboys is in the right place. And so my question to you is, in the midst of course, the pandemic, and then also the protests, if you could share a little bit on how do you emphasize that sense of family and helping everyone to understand that they are in the right place?
I do pride ourselves here in our organization that everybody does feel like they're part of a family. And you create that family feeling through authenticity. And I think that is like the greatest gift that we can give each other, is to be our authentic self. And when you speak of family, we usually, when we're around our family, we're probably no more authentic than when we are with our family, right? You tell them what you think, they tell you what they think, whether you like it or not, but you love each other and you trust each other. So it allows you to be authentic in your space. And if you can take that into the workplace so that the people that are collaborating together, that they feel valued, they feel like their authentic voice is important, then that actually translates into everything that you do. Let's face it, we run a football team out here. And so what happens every day is we sit here and we watch players on the field. I actually have an amazing view out my office window to the field. And every day there are guys out there that are trying to get better today. They want to be better today than they were yesterday. And they are giving it everything they have to be the best that they can be in that moment at that time. Well, that translates into the building and to everybody that's a part of this organization. It's like, how do I show up as my best self today, learn from what I did yesterday, and apply it moving forward? And I think that is so important, whether it be a work issue or a social issue or a personal issue at home. I think that's so important that you're able to embrace that and meet the people where they are, so that if something is affecting people in your workplace, maybe some more so than others in ways that are different. It may affect you differently than it affects me, but I have the empathy and the authenticity to, one, want to listen, to want to hear, and then want to be able to support. And I think when you create that kind of supportive environment where you're built on trust and authenticity, then that gives space for people to be who they are, to execute the best that they can be, and know that everyone's got your back. We're a family. We're going to stand together. And when things happen on the outside, you turn in and make sure everybody's okay inside, so that you can then portray that outside.
Is there anything else that you'd like to share before we wrap up?
Well, I would say this, I'm going to adjust my screen just for a second because I hope you can actually see this. I have a piece of art behind my desk from an artist by the name of Mel Bachner, and it's a very simple statement, but it's very powerful. And it says, "It doesn't get any better than this." And it is my favorite message. It's my favorite message to everyone who comes into this office as a reminder that it is a privilege and an honor to get to work, coach, and play for the Dallas Cowboys. And if you are passionate about what you do and you are authentic in who you are and you believe that we have the power to make an impact beyond the playing field, then you are in the right place, and it doesn't get any better than this.
I love it. Charlotte, a huge thank you. And if there's ever an opportunity for anything forward in the future, I definitely hope that resonates with you. It definitely does for me.
Well, thank you again. It's such a privilege and such an honor. And on behalf of everyone at the Dallas Cowboys, we say thank you and good luck with your event.
Thank you so much, Charlotte.
Angela, thank you so much. It's a pleasure to meet you, and congratulations on being the first Black woman to hold that position. That's wonderful.
Thank you. That means so much.
We'll keep being you. Thank you so much.
It was such a great honor and pleasure talking with Charlotte Jones of the Dallas Cowboys. There's no one more worthy of the Lifetime Achievement Award recognition than Charlotte Jones. Now it's time for us to get started passing out awards. And I'd like to introduce you to Tom Dennis, our MC this evening. And I might add, Tom is a past president of the American Marketing Association Dallas-Fort Worth chapter. I had the pleasure of serving under his leadership. Tom?
Tom Dennis is a past president of the AMA DFW. He is also the vice president of brand strategy at Expirapro. Tom was instrumental in the relaunch of Marketer of the Year back in 2011 and has served as our MC for many of our 9 years. Please join me in welcoming Tom Dennis.
Thank you, Angela. It is an honor to be back here this year to be a part of our chapter's biggest event. It's even nicer to put on pants after 7 months and leave the house, so it's a thrill to be here. Like everyone, I have had enough of the COVID, and I would officially like to proclaim here now that it is officially over, and we can all go return to our normal lives. However, David tells me that power isn't included in my responsibilities, so unfortunately I won't be able to do that. I will say, however, that in many ways I feel things starting to creep back to normal. Yes, we have sports again, and restaurants are at 75% capacity, but more importantly, business is returning. After a few weeks of shock, things kind of seem to be gearing back up. We're a long way from normal, but there is marketing to do. Speaking of work, let's get to the awards. We want to congratulate all of our finalists this evening. Thank you to everyone that took time to do a submission. Once again, the work this year was absolutely amazing. Before we start handing out the category awards, though, we thought we would share with you a little bit about how the judging process worked. All entries were submitted online by completing a form and answering questions such as, what was the basic marketing challenge of the program? What were the goals and objectives established to address the marketing challenge? And what actions were taken to achieve the goals and objectives? And most importantly, what were the measurable results? Entrants were also allowed to provide any creative tied to the program that was used to achieve the results. The work of the finalists will be shown as we give away the awards tonight and at the end of the evening. There were 26 categories this year, and entries were judged by category, by multiple judges. Each entry was awarded for points and for each of the mentioned questions. All entries with a point total above a predetermined number were considered to be finalists. The entry with the highest point total per category will be announced tonight as a winner. As with every competition of this type, there are a varying number of entries per category, and if there wasn't an entry that scored enough points to get them to that predetermined number, there was not a finalist or winner in that category, which was the case in 6 of our categories this year. Once we present all the category awards, we'll be announcing an overall Marketer of the Year. To determine the top prize, we sent the entries with the top 5 scores across all entries and had them rejudged. The entry with the highest number will be honored as our overall Marketer of the Year. Finally, as David mentioned, our hashtag for the evening is MOY20. We encourage all the winners to post pictures of your work and your watch parties, and please remember to tag us. All right, our first award of the night is our Collegiate Marketer of the Year Award, which recognizes excellence in collegiate marketing leadership. Our winner this year is Verika Penman, who is a senior at the University of Texas at Dallas, majoring in marketing and minoring in computer science. During her internship at the Perot Museum, she was tasked with developing visitor insights and provide recommendations to improve membership programs at the Perot and make the overall experience more attractive to guests. Her work led to recommendations to implement a referral program, changes to customer service, ticketing, and the interactive exhibits. In addition, Verika took on several leadership positions outside of this project, such as marketing director at HAC UTD, public relations director at 180 DC, and marketing director for the Association for Computing Machinery. Congratulations, Verika, on being named the 2020 Collegiate Marketer of the Year. Now, in our final award later this evening, we'll crown our CMO of the Year. Throughout the presentation, we'll be learning a little bit about the talented marketers that made it as finalists. Let's hear a little bit about our first CMO.
Lucky's Cafe. Bill is responsible for all aspects of marketing, along with food and beverage development. He also works collaboratively with the CRO senior team on all business strategies guiding the portfolio of restaurants. CRO owns, manages, and franchises 60 restaurants spanning 13 U.S. states and the UAE. Previously, he served as Vice President Marketing and Concept Development for Metro Media Restaurant Group, MRG, responsible for marketing the 70-unit Steak and Dale restaurant brand. Prior to his career with MRG, Bill was in account planning and management with J. Walter Thompson Co. in New York, where he contributed to a variety of retail and technology accounts. Earlier, he held a succession of regional marketing and operations services positions with Burger King Corporation in New York and Detroit.
All right, our first category award for the evening is Branding Business to Business. This award is given to the best overall strategy, development, and implementation of a new or established brand. This was one of our most competitive categories this year, and we ended up with 4 finalists. The finalists are Spire Agency for their work on the Survey Branding Program, Raise Media and their work for Hyosung Americas, MarketWave and the Encore Branding Program, and finally ModOp for their work for 2020 Solutions, renaming and brand development. This year's winner in the category of Branding Business to Business is Raise Media and their work for the Hyosung Americas. With the development of the style guide, branding, and campaign taglines, Raise Media revitalized their clients' product experience, built out the brand personality through lifestyle photography and videography, and an expanded social presence. Specifically, the new website saw a 190% increase in traffic through their social channels. Congratulations to Raise Media. Our next award for the evening is the category of Branding Business to Consumer. We had 2 finalists in this year's Branding B2C category in very different markets. They were MG Marketing for their website work for the Dallas Mavericks, and Linux Industries with their agency Firehouse on the Air is Live, Make It Perfect brand identity program. Congratulations to this year's winner of the category Branding B2C, to MG Marketing and the Dallas Mavericks for their website. This winning entry's goal was to create a high-energy site for the Dallas Mavericks fan base that would drive improved engagement. No easy task for a site with over 1,000 pages. The end result delivered impressive improvements in page views and visitor site engagement. Our next award is Corporate Social Responsibility Marketing. This award is for a marketing initiative that connects key external stakeholders with the organization's social responsibility policies. We had one finalist this year, so the winner of the Corporate Social Responsibility Marketing category is TAC Air Campaign for 2019 Susan G. Komen Arkansas Walk. TAC Air Little Rock employees team up each year to raise awareness and funds in the annual Arkansas Susan G. Komen Race for the Cure. This program was focused on promoting the company's support of the cause and to create awareness of participation. Our next award is Direct Mail Marketing. This award is for outstanding two-dimensional or three-dimensional communications straight to the consumer that had a specific call to action. In a category that many had declared only a few years ago, direct mail has evolved into an extremely effective and strategic channel. Our two finalists in this category are Spire Agency for their work for Trinity Rail and MarketWave for their work for data center systems. The winner in the direct mail category is MarketWave for their work with data center systems. Our winner this year was tasked with creating a direct mailer campaign to get the attention of key decision makers, to position their client as a leader in technology solutions, and ultimately accelerate the industry's notoriously slow sales cycle. Next up, event marketing. People will always want to attend events. It's the opportunity for human-to-human contact that can't be replicated in any other marketing channel. It's why we all wish we could be together for tonight's big gala. The Event Marketing Award includes the event that successfully brought a good or service to the attention of its intended audience. This was our most competitive category this year, and we ended up with 4 finalists. Spire Agency for their work for Trinity Rail, Railway Interchange Exhibition. Dallas Mavericks and their work on the 4-1-2-1-1 celebration. Mixed Media Creations for their work on the Flower Mound Chamber of Commerce on the 2019 Flower Mound Fiesta. And finally, Clampett Paper for their in-house Clampett Experience event. The event marketing category winner is the Dallas Mavericks for their work on the 41-21-1 celebration. In the business of sports, it's all about engaging with and creating an unforgettable experience for fans. The Dallas Mavericks created a 360 marketing campaign, including substantial AR elements based on the 41-21-1 message to celebrate the amazing career of Dirk Nowitzki. Congratulations to the Mavericks. All right, that's our first set of category winners. Let's take a second to learn about our second CMO of the Year candidate, Taylor Brewer.
Taylor Brewer, LD Lowe Wealth Advisory. Taylor Brewer is the Chief Marketing Officer for LD Lowe Wealth Advisory. She has been a part of the LD Lowe team since 2003 and also serves as the company's COO. Taylor's background in business and indispensable experience contribute to her understanding and anticipating client needs. Her intuitive nature and expertise in marketing add to her success. In her free time, Taylor enjoys relaxing with her husband and their 4 children. She is an active volunteer in her local church and enjoys traveling. She's also a strong advocate for orphans, and she volunteers for organizations that specialize in educating and providing for orphans. Taylor graduated from Dallas Baptist University with a Bachelor of Science degree. She holds the PCM Digital Marketing designation from the American Marketing Association, as well as a certification in paraplanner development and a life, accident, and health insurance license in the state of Texas. She is currently pursuing her Certified Divorce Financial Analyst, CDFA certification. Taylor is a founding member of a nonprofit organization supporting families in the DR Congo and supports several ministries which provide for orphans, including Every Orphan's Hope.
A quick reminder about our flash poll that David mentioned earlier this evening. Text MOY 2020 to 444-222 and you'll receive 2 questions which we'd like you to weigh in on. First up, in honor of Charlotte Jones, this evening's Lifetime Achievement Award winner, our first question is, will the Dallas Cowboys win the Super Bowl this season? Vote now and we'll have the tally after the next set of category awards. All right, next up, our award for innovative and emerging technologies. In the world of marketing, things are changing and changing faster than ever. As marketers, we love the challenge of finding new and exciting ways to help our clients reach it. The next award honors success in adapting an innovative or emerging technology in the pursuit of achieving established goals. 2 finalists this year, 270B for their work for avocados from Mexico, Big Game 2019, anything for avos, and the Dallas Mavericks for the Luka Magic Wallscape. The winner of the Innovative or Emerging Technologies Award is 270B for their work for avocados from Mexico, Big Game 2019. In a collaboration with Adopt-A-Pet, the winner used IBM Watson technology to analyze the user's personality to match them with an adoptable dog in their area, and also, of course, to suggest an avocado eccentric recipe. Next up is Integrated Marketing B2B. This award recognizes the best use of integrated marketing tactics to target a B2B audience. Successful marketing efforts that encompassed a plan and strategy to engage in multiple types of marketing tools. This year's winner created a collection of newly branded video brochures, sales presentation decks, parts catalogs, repair manuals, digital banner ads, and a new website. Congratulations to our winner of the Integrated Marketing B2B Award, Spire Agency, for their work on Trinity Rail, Built to Deliver campaign. Next up is the Integrated Marketing B2C category. This award recognizes the best use of integrated marketing tactics to target a B2C audience. This year's winner for the Integrated Marketing B2C Award is DeBoyle for their work on the DeBoyle magazine. The object of the campaign was to increase brand awareness and convey that DeBoyle is more than a jewelry store by providing a glimpse into the lifestyle of the product. Next up, integrated media marketing. An important part of any integrated marketing strategy, interactive media has transformed marketing over the last decade. The technology we have access to provides more ways than ever to engage customers. We had 3 finalists in the interactive media category this year. Simple Media for their work for Yum Brands and KFC for the International Fried Chicken Day. 270B for their work on avocados from Mexico and the Guacabilities website. And Bob Moore Construction for their work on the generalcontractor.com redesign. In a hotly contested race, our winner this year in the interactive media category is Bob Moore Construction for their work on the generalcontractor.com redesign. This year's winner overcame the challenge of redesigning a 500-page, 7-year-old website that suffered from high bounce rates and low user engagement. The end result was a site that delivered significant improvements in lead generation and new client conversions. Next up, internal marketing. We've seen it a million times. A company does a great job of marketing to their clients, but doesn't think to live the brand internally. Shame, shame. We had 3 finalists in the internal marketing category this year. 270B for their work for avocados from Mexico, AMB program. Gather Round Agency for their work for Texas Health Resources, The Way Forward is You campaign. The Arnold Companies for their work on their employee annual business strategy kickoff gift. The winner of the Internal Marketing Award is Gather Round Agency for their work for Texas Health Resources, The Way Forward is You program. The challenge our winner faced in this category was to create a company-wide movement. And as a nonprofit organization, there were no big marketing budgets. So internal communications were critical. The goal was to improve the consumer experience by helping employees understand how to translate leadership goals and turn them into daily action. That's it for that group of categories. Let's hear about our third finalist for CMO of the Year, Joshua Garcia.
Joshua Garcia, DeBoule. Joshua Garcia oversees all marketing and creative and brand communications for DeBoule Diamond and Jewelry Inc. Over the last 7 years, he has transformed DeBoule into a lifestyle and luxury brand. He's responsible for delivering the strategy behind linking DeBoule's bold brand image to the company's products and services, all while driving demand and loyalty. Launching a successful rebrand while delivering the DeBoule signature store experience, he tailored every detail from print materials and store visuals to boxes and bags. In 2015, the Houston store was awarded the coolest store, and most recently, their Dallas flagship store was awarded the same honor from In-Store magazine. A native of Dallas, Joshua is a graduate of the University of Texas at Arlington. Joshua currently resides in Dallas with his wife and 2 children.
Fantastic. Before we start on our next set of category awards, it's time for the results of our first flash poll question. We asked, will the Dallas Cowboys win the Super Bowl this season? And the results are in. You guys are pretty confident this year. We had 80% yes and 20% no, so go Cowboys. Our second question of the evening is, will the Stars win the Stanley Cup? Don't tell me the score of tonight's game because I'm recording it and I'm going to watch it when I get home. If you haven't already, please text MOI 2020 to 444-222 to vote on this question. Vote quick as we'll have the results after this next set of categories. All right, marketing collateral. The world of print has changed. The days of the annual report and the big company brochure may have passed, but print is alive and well. There are still fewer ways to create great impact than handing somebody a printed artifact. Branded, designed, created to tell a story and generate an emotional response. Print still works. We had 3 finalists in our marketing collateral category this year. Spire Agency for their work on the Trinity Rail corporate sales kit. Fleshman Hillard for their work for Texas Oncology and their patient care guide. And DeBoyle for their work on the DeBoyle magazine. The winner of this year's Marketing Collateral Award is Spire Agency for their work on the Trinity Rail Corporate Sales Kit. Congratulations. This year's winner really impressed the judges. One commented that the outcomes were clear and appropriately articulated. I seldom give 100%, but I can't find anything in this entry to subtract points for. Wow. Next, market research. Successful marketing effort that identified and defined information that links consumer to the company in a qualitative and quantitative form. Examples may include a research study that helped a client formulate a successful strategic decision using either qualitative or quantitative research. We had 2 finalists this year, and they were Relevant Insights for Agency Workplace, using market research for successful new product development and marketing, and Fossil, using AI to identify fashion trends to drive product design and marketing. And our winner this year in the marketing research category was Fossil. It was imperative to Fossil's global analytics team focused on its analytical efforts to help facilitate offering the right product at the right price and the right channel at the right time and advertise it most effectively to each consumer. One of the judges commented, amazing use of technology with fantastic results. Congratulations to Fossil. Next up, marketing on a limited budget. A successful marketing effort using any marketing channel and or media combination with a total budget not to exceed $25,000. This includes creative, print, media, etc. We only had 1 finalist in this category, so the winner of the marketing on a limited budget category is Keystone Aviation for their recruiting posters for aircraft maintenance positions. The winner broke with the traditional visuals of turbine engines or large tools used to do aircraft repairs, but instead focused on the environment in which the new employees would live, outdoor extreme activities and sports. All posters featured photos and activities from around the Salt Lake City, Park City areas and were taken by local employees. Next up, Mobile Marketing Award. We had one finalist, Raise Media for El Chico. So the winner was Raise Media for El Chico. The goal of this mobile campaign was to drive fiesta-bound diners into the restaurant during this busy global holiday period. The results were impressive, with 15,000 interactions where 95% of the text messages were opened within 3 minutes, with an overall average response time of 90 seconds. Fantastic. All right, next up, new product or service launch. The excitement of launching a new product or service is often tempered by the inherent challenge of getting it all right. The positioning, the messaging, the plan, finding the right customers, and then figuring out how to reach them has never been a more complex undertaking. Our 3 finalists in the new product or service launch category all rose to the challenge. TAC Air for their work on the opening of Love Field FBO. Spire Agency for their work on the Trinity Rail Hourglass Box. TruePoint Communications for their work for Sally Beauty on the Multicultural Influencer product launch. All fantastic work. The winner of the new product or service launch marketing award is TruePoint Communications for their work for Sally Beauty on the Multicultural Influencer product launch. This winning entry positioned the client as an advocate of product diversity by partnering in the brand's first ever multicultural influencer product launch. The campaign generated in excess of 70 million impressions through 16 online and social media placements. Next up, social media B2B. The number of choices is unreal. The opportunity is endless. The headaches are almost guaranteed. Social media has most certainly changed the marketing landscape, providing access to engage with consumers and prospects like never before. Just don't disappoint them or you'll hear, and the rest of the world will hear all about it. This year's winner in the social marketing B2B category was challenged with creating, coordinating, and integrating messaging across its clients' social channels. This included incorporating content from new sources, particularly thought leadership pieces such as blogs, white papers, brochures, and graphics. The winner of the social marketing B2B category is ModOp for their work with stream data centers and the streamlining organic and paid social media campaign. All right, flash poll, question 2 results. Here we go. We asked you to vote. Will the Dallas Stars win the Stanley Cup this season? And the results are in. 77% are true believers. You 23%, I'm so disappointed that said no. Thanks so much for participating in our flash polls this evening, and thanks to our friends at Pocket Stop for helping make that happen. You guys are great. All right, the last set of category awards recognize industry-specific work. First up is consumer product marketing. We had 2 finalists, both with the same company, Raise Media for the Cantina Laredo website and Raise Media for the Three Forks website. The winner in this category, the goal was to deliver an experience that at every click and entry point that says dining here is not just about eating. The objectives were to engage with high-end audiences and showcase the food and private dining experiences. Congratulations to our winner, Raise Media, for their work on the Three Forks website. Let's all meet there for dinner. David's going to buy. Next up, energy marketing. A vital part of our economy and an increasingly important market for marketers, there are exciting things happening in the energy sector. In a male-dominated industry, This winning campaign was focused on championing women and promoting diversity in the industry by building a community of ambassadors through the development of an awards program. Congratulations to our Energy Marketing Award winner, Modop, for the work they created for ExxonMobil for the Power Play Awards program launch. Next up, healthcare marketing, one of the fastest growing segments for marketers, and the work just keeps getting better and better every year. We had 3 finalists in this competitive category. Spire Agency for their work on the survey campaign, Innovative Solutions for Modern Healthcare. Mindhandle for the work they created for the Extreme Makeover for Eclipse MedCorp. And Mojo Media for the Hoya Vision Sunwear campaign 2019. Congratulations to our Healthcare Marketing Award winner, Mindhandle, and their work on the Eclipse MedCorp Extreme Makeover. This year's winner in the healthcare category worked with their client to completely change their marketing efforts to embrace a content inbound marketing approach to shorten the sales cycle and increase qualified sales leads. The campaign was a combination of automated workflows focused on each of the distinct consumer personas. Real estate marketing. We're very fortunate here in North Texas to live in a thriving real estate market, and with that comes a wide range of marketing opportunities. Our 2 finalists in the real estate category were Mindhandle for the Fix and Flip Financing Program for Residential Capital Partners, and Mixed Media Creations for their work for Johnson Development and the Coastline Ventura Program. The winner of the Real Estate Marketing Award is Mindhandle for the Flip and Fix Financing Program for Residential Capital Partners. They achieved a breakthrough for their client in the increasingly crowded fix and flip financial market. This program delivered a strategic content marketing engine developed to increase their online presence through blogs, emails, white papers, all delivered through social channels. All right, our final category of the night is our Retail Marketing Award. North Texas loves to shop, which presents a great opportunity for marketers to practice our trade, which, as we know, has been made increasingly difficult over the last 7 months. There were 2 finalists in the category this year. Agency Entourage for the Golden Triangle Mall, the Faces of Denton campaign, and DeBoule for their work on the DeBoule magazine. The winner of the Retail Marketing Award is Agency Entourage for the Golden Triangle Mall, the Faces of Denton campaign. Tonight's winner developed a campaign centered on the idea of bringing people together to increase community engagement, brand awareness, and tenant retention. Congrats to the folks at Agency Entourage. And that's it for the category winners awards. Congratulations to all of our winners. Now, to wrap up this evening and to present our last 2 awards, the prestigious Overall Marketer of the Year Award and our CMO of the Year Award, let's bring back to the podium David Slaughter, tonight's event chair. David?
Thank you, Tom. Good job. I think you can leave now if you want to go catch the Stars game. You can do that now. So our overall Marketer of the Year Award recognizes excellence in marketing, acknowledges a marketing initiative that has demonstrated the vision and the insight and has delivered results and basically triumphing, can't say that word, above all the rest. So after our second round of judging, the scores remained really, really tight, but there was one winner, and there can only be one Marketer of the Year. So with only a modest budget, the winner achieved impressive results by exceeding all of the initial goals set out for the program. One of the judges actually commented that this was a stellar example of an inbound marketing at work. It was well thought out, clearly defined process, and exceeded expectations. So, drum roll. The 2020 Overall Marketer of the Year Award winner is Mindhandle for their work on the Eclipse, or for Eclipse MedCorp. So, congratulations to the Mindhandle team. Well done. So, good job. All right, so what an amazing night this has been. We've handed out all these awards. So thank you all for tuning in. We got one more to come. Before we move on, a couple of things I wanted to mention to you. We will be in touch with you, with all the winners, to get you your nice shiny awards, and we'll get them to you as soon as we can. Once you get your award, please take a picture, post it. We'd love to see some pictures. Remember to tag it with MOI 20. We'd love to see your pictures with your awards. So special thank you to our judges. We really appreciate you taking the time out of your schedules, especially the way things went this year with lots of changes in our timeline. So thank you for your assistance with that. Also like to make a final shout out to all of our sponsors. We just couldn't have done something like this. This is our first virtual MOI. I do hope it's our last virtual MOI. So there we go. So special thanks to Fred Kirsting and his team at Innovent. You guys done an amazing job for us again this year, developing the concept for the evening, developing all the communications and the marketing and so on for us. So thank you, your team has done an awesome job. Like to shout out to Stream for Us. If we could flip the camera around, we'd see Anthony and the team back there behind the camera and behind the lights. Give us a wave. So thank you for doing such an incredible job and guiding us as novices, complete novices, through this process. So we appreciate your professionalism there. And finally, a special thanks to Maroc for allowing us to use their premises this evening. So thank you for doing that for us. So finally, I'd like to thank the committee. And I think, as Angela mentioned, as an all-volunteer organization, we rely so heavily on the dedicated folks who are giving their time and dedication, expertise to the chapter. So it's been a really proactive timeline this year with delays and extensions and so on. So thank you to everybody on the committee for just hanging in there and putting up with me and putting up with all the delays. So thank you, Tom. He hasn't left. He's doing quick change, and then I think he's going to jump in the car and head on home. So it's been an amazing night, and we've really enjoyed being here and presenting the awards to you. So we have our final award coming up, and that is we'll crown our CMO of the year. We had 3 really, really strong finalists this year. It was a tough decision again for the judges to actually pick. Again, there can only be one CMO of the year. We introduced you to the finalists during the show, but quick recap of who these folks were. So Taylor Brewer from Lowe Wealth Advisory, Bill Watson of Consolidated Restaurant Operations, and Joshua Garcia from Tabule. So drum roll again. Please help me in honoring the 2020 CMO of the year, Bill Watson of Consolidated Restaurant Operations. Congratulations to Bill, well deserved. So tomorrow, please check the Dallas Business Journal, where we have a list of all of the award winners tonight. So go check that out. Congratulations again to Charlotte Jones, well deserved Lifetime Achievement Award there. Congrats again to all the finalists and to all of the winners. So that's it for tonight. Thank you for tuning in. Look forward to seeing you again next year at our 11th Marketer of the Year Gala. I hope we will be live and we can have a few cocktails as we celebrate next year. So with that, good night and thank you, everybody.
Thank you for joining us for the 2020 Marketer of the Year Awards Gala. Visit amadfw.com for a list of the winners, video from tonight's festivities, and information about the Dallas-Fort Worth chapter of the American Marketing Association. I'm Melanie Murphy. Good night.